I were to ask you this, what is one of the most important conversations of your life that brought you to the point you were at today? What would it be? Through the power of your words, you have the ability to teach, inspire, or destroy a person. But the right words at the right time can be life-changing. When we look at the era of digital communication that we are in, it is so easy to mistake connectivity for connection. You know, we get the text, we get the email, we get the notification, but real connection requires these meaningful interactions, even these micro moments, not just exchanges of information. Some of you might be listening to this message and thinking, yeah, connection's great. I don't have time for this. I have so many other things to do, but here is the thing. If we do not make time for connection, we will need to make time to manage misunderstandings. Because if we look at this amazing era that we're in right now, these tools of AI have supercharged our ability to brainstorm. But human connection is necessary for the breakthroughs. The through line of these key objectives is connection. Because we cannot motivate, influence, or inspire anyone unless we connect with them first. And today we're going to cover off some of the key habits of human connection that are going to help you build these relationships so you can learn, innovate, grow, and thrive together.
Hey Riaz, good to meet you. Love that beard. That's strong.
I grew it myself, you know.
After 22 years of interviewing people for a living, the one great lesson I have learned about connection, especially in this new and changed world, is that the quality of our questions will determine the depth of our connections. So how do we do this? We start by making our small talk bigger. If we want to make our small talk bigger, I invite you to look at the idea of how we can ask first, talk second, and ask the questions that ChatGPT cannot answer. And sometimes when there's that fear of judgment and fitting in, amplify the sense of belonging. Hey, what makes you boring? Guard comes down. Well, let me tell you about it. I got a whole list of things, right? They did a study where they found 1 in 4 leaders puts off a difficult conversation for up to 6 months. 1 in 10, they're waiting 2 years. You can imagine what that gap does to erode trust, create cultures of avoidance. Because sometimes when we enter those difficult conversations, we think, oh, I'm not ready for that reaction. And we're worried about what we're going to get, what we're going to receive, and we forget what it's like to feel that on the other side. So the next time we enter these conversations, how can we prioritize putting the relationship first and logic second? And leading with that sense of empathetic curiosity. And when we lead with these types of questions during sensitive times, people begin to understand, hey, this is the two of us versus the challenge. This isn't me versus you.
I can see when I close my eyes, suddenly going back in time.
It was amazing. People were laughing, people were crying, people were just inspired. A new lens on how to communicate with people and how to do it effectively.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Because if we prioritize connection, we will be able to deepen trust and navigate those difficult conversations by calling people up, not calling people out. If we prioritize connection, we will be able to transform our confrontations into collaborations. And if we prioritize connection, you will be able to outcare your competition. How many people in this room, this was a conversation with a friend or loved one that really shifted things for you? And how many people needed a bathroom break as soon as I introduced this question to you? Today I asked you, what's one of the most important conversations you've ever had? As you walk out of here, what's one of the most important conversations you've never had? Who needs to hear from you today? And as you ponder the possibilities, I invite us all to remember, we're not done meeting the people who can change our life.